We're live.
We're live!
Hello.
Hello! This is CompuNick. I am joined, of course, by Doc Phoenix.
Hello.
We are playing the next Castlevania game in chronological order. For all the Castlevanias in chronological order, this one is... Oh, there's an opening cutscene. Look at this dramatic man.
It's a very dramatic man.
This one is more dramatic!
And he's on a tower. Monsters fighting. Dramatic men fighting. A woman stares to the sky. Yeah, that certainly is a Japanese video game opening Sting demo thing.
Yep. Told you far too much and not enough. So let's start a new game.
Name.
Just place that in real quick. Yeah.
Let's overwrite that test save.
Yep. And here we go with the story. After a brief loading.
1476, Wallachia. A great war raged between Dracula and humanity. Just when it seemed that there was no hope for mankind to prevail, out of the darkness and despair, a champion arose. A true-blooded vampire hunter named Trevor Belmont. Belmont and his comrades triumphantly slew Lord Dracula. A truly glorious victory for all. However, the evil one did not pass from this world in silence. With his final words, Lord Dracula left a demonic curse that enshrouded all of Europe in misery and torment. Ravaged by hideous plague and dire famine, the people's hearts turned black and murderous. The weak were slain without pity, while the land was pillaged and scourged without remorse. 3 years have passed since the death of Lord Dracula, and the invocation of Dracula's curse.
Yes, this is why humans are bad to each other. It's all Dracula's fault.
A little
We're
bit.
not bad.
That's also why the plague happened. It was Dracula's fault. Anyway, here's Castlevania.
Show yourself, Isaac! I know you're here!
Hector! Is that you?
I finally tracked you down.
You tracked me down. I was the one who lured you here. Hector, the fool who betrayed our Lord Dracula.
That matters not. I've come to exact my revenge upon you. For the death of Rosalie!
Oh, and how will you have this revenge? When you are utterly at my mercy, you relinquished your powers. You couldn't even protect your own woman. And now you think to defeat me? Lord Dracula is gone, but his powers are still here in Wallachia. Even you must realize.
Devil forging.
Indeed, with this the most forbidden of arts. A wisp of conjured matter can be transformed into a hellish devil. There are but 2 humans who possess this magnificent power. You and I.
Yes. To our I shed that evil power. Never again will I use it.
Ah, but you will, Hector, and soon you have no choice. Without it, I could crush you in an instant. But that wouldn't be very satisfying, now would it? You deserve a most gruesome fate for the humiliation you brought upon me 3 years ago. Bereft of the power of devil forging, you cannot hope to pursue me. That is why you will reclaim your powers, and thence follow where I lead you. But, in the end, the glorious vengeance you seek will not be yours. It will be mine.
Wait! Isaac! Damn him. So be it. I must descend into darkness and reclaim that accursed power once more. Heed my words. I will hunt you down like the beast you are! I will have my revenge.
This might be a game of its time, what with people claiming revenge and effeminate people being some kind of mastermind. Anyway, this is Hector.
I am so glad that they changed Isaac for the Netflix series.
They changed Isaac for the better in
Yes.
so many ways.
Yes.
Anyway, this is Hector. He has a sword. This is a hack and slash game. There's camera control.
Oh boy!
Sort of. It also kind of does its own thing. You can jump and double jump. We have HP. And we don't use the attack button to open doors anymore.
Well,
What's up?
that, Now, it would make sense if the giant wrecking ball hand was at the end of the chain arm. This one just has a useless chain arm and a wrecking ball on its hand, when it could have a regular arm and a chain ball wreck arm.
Yep, but it's okay, because he was only level 2. And
Just
a memorial
random
ticket.
Ticket fell from the sky.
Yep, as it does. Oh no, more things.
Those skeletons look kind of filled in a bit much.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna go where it wants me to go for now.
Your movement feels so slow.
Yeah. It's also a lot of vibration for no reason. So the save point is a chair. We're gonna take a seat.
Okay.
And we'll save the game data.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, this is all very anime.
Anyway. There's a map of this place. Okay. We can just explore for now. Oh no, Merman! They're level 4! They're so much higher level! That must mean we're in the wrong place.
Do you have a level?
Yeah. I just leveled up. And you can see my HP increase by 15.
You start at level 1?
Yep.
Cool.
I also have stats this time! Attack, defense, strength, con, luck,
Yay!
and a gold. I also have various elemental effectivenesses.
So yeah, this is a lot more RPG.
Yeah, with actual leveling and stuff. Still a lot of rumbling going on this controller. Push. Something fits into this door.
Yeah, that's odd. Didn't we not get the vibration to work when we were setting it up last time?
That's what I thought. And now there's even a lock-on button.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like they learned from games that existed at the time of the previous PlayStation 2 game's release. Anyway, let's kill these skeletons again and get on our way.
Okay, they're wearing a thing. That's why they look filled in. They are wearing white rags.
Yes.
First time you encounter them, I thought those were like mummies.
A little bit.
Or like they had gotten really, really lazy and just made a ribcage texture over a flat surface. You know, like old N64 games did.
Uh-oh. Skeletons!
Bronze. It's very
Yep.
green and glowing.
Well, bronze is green when it oxidizes.
Wasn't that copper?
Sure. I learned a skill. Guard button plus left analog stick plus jump is quick step. Which is the guard button? That's it. Look at me guarding.
Okay. Dodge.
It's not as cool as Leon's gauntlet, perhaps, but where am I going now? There's 2 ways out. 1 way out. Let's go upstairs.
Do you have a map?
I do have a map.
Okay. Cool.
It's even kind of 3D. So that was the first floor. Yeah. And this is the second floor. Oh no! Fenrir! A level 5 Fenrir!
You could just call it a wolf.
I gotta remember how to play this game. This is the game that I'm the least familiar with out of probably all of the Castlevania games. In fact, since the last time I tried to do this series, I actually stopped on this game because I thought it was really bullshit. It's got some systems in it that I don't like that we'll come across.
Oh boy.
Guardian is still perfect. door here we could enter. Looks like a save room.
You know, what's that little compass pointer thing that appeared below your feet?
I think that's a save room indicator. I hope eventually I learn not to swing my sword at doors. Ah. The abandoned castle map.
Oh.
Now we can see rooms. And so we will continue on this one. That wolf dropped wild memory. Don't save your game data on wild memory.
Yeah, it's volatile. So, I feel like we're a bit light and lacking in plot right now.
Yeah, there's going to be plot eventually, but for now, all we know is that we're Hector, and there's a guy named Isaac who told us all of the plot we need to know for now. Something about us being a Devil Forge master.
And revenge for Rosalie,
Yeah.
whoever that is.
Oh, look, there was a secret around here. Probably just wrong. Uh-oh. Wasn't that dramatic? So dramatic it made the controller stop rumbling for once. And what's this? Some sort of treasure chest sealed by an unknown power. Can't open it with my strength alone.
What if you used your dex?
Something else. Other than Dex, probably.
This unearthly power. Is it coming from that tombstone? How conscientious of him. He carved the instructions into stone along with the most difficult visualization. So, that's how badly he wants me to regain my powers. Very well. Heed my words, O great powers of darkness. Release to me the tortured souls. Let me infuse him with my life force and awaken him to the world of the living. Immaculate being, appear before me now!
We forged a devil.
Well, well. Devil forging, isn't it? Never seen that before. Quite impressive. It's enough to make your blood run cold.
Who are you?
Oh, my apologies, my lord. I should have offered an introduction. I go by Zed. I'm here for one purpose only. To purify this land of the pestilent curse which infects it.
I see.
You, on the other hand, are pursuing the other Devil Forge Master, are you not? The one you seek fled toward the chapel on the other side of the mountain. He made his escape through the back of the castle.
What concern is this to you?
He is the one protecting the curse. Ergo, he is an impediment to me, and to all those who abide in this land.
I see. Very well. I, Hector, thank you for your help. Now, if you'll forgive me, I must be on my way.
Innocent devil, infant fairy appears.
So, so this is Shin Megami Tensei.
Sure. What do we name our fairy?
I don't know. Navi?
Okay. Tip! Innocent Devils! Innocent Devils ID are the mystical, untainted familiars created by Devil formats. Innocent Devils have absolute loyalty to their creator. Summon ID may grant status elements to Hector. Enhancements can be examined on the status screen. Innocent Devils use hearts as energy. Whenever they take damage or use special ability, their heart energy will increase. If they lose all their hearts, the ID will revert to soul form. At that point, they will simply hover around Hector. If Hector gathers enough hearts, the ID soul can then be restored to material form. Innocent Devils cannot die.
Okay.
Innocent Devils level up with experience points by defeating enemies, just like Hector. When an enemy is defeated by either Hector or the ID, both Hector and the ID will gain experience. An ID must be summoned for it to receive experience points, however, to truly level up both Hector and his Innocent Devils. Push the up or down directional button to select the AI setting of the ID. The selection to auto mode instructs the ID to activate its own command. In auto mode, the ID command... Jesus Christ. So... you're a Pokemon trainer. Kind of. Sort of. So we have a fairy-type devil. They have the ability to open up treasure chests. They can also restore HP. And we can now have it go in auto or command. And when we command, we can tell it to use its heal ability. I believe we can also open this chest now. Thank you, fairy. We found a dragon crest. So,
yeah, this is... it feels like if Shin Megami Tensei were an action RPG, rather than a traditional RPG.
Hey, my Innocent Devil leveled up. Yep. Wonder how I use abilities. There we go. Yeah, I had it cast heal on me.
See, that used its heart.
Yep. Yeah, we can save later. Should probably figure out why the cutscenes are all weird.
Yeah. Yeah, when we finish this session, I'll look to see if there's any emulator settings the internet says are good for this game.
Yeah. Maybe something to do with the rumble as well.
So much bronze.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot. Theoretically.
You need it to forge more devils?
Nope.
You need it to forge weapons?
Yeah.
I can't imagine you would need too much, given that each hunk of it is, like, the size of your torso.
Now we're gonna go to where that crest was. Or lack of crest was. And put a crest there. Level up!
Are stat groups randomized per level in this game?
Well, apparently not, seeing as everything's at 13 except for my attack and defense. Rare items, materials, usable items.
Looks like they also got rid of the real-time menu.
Yeah, thank God. No, instead your real-time menu is to do with your, well, in this case, just the fairy. Tip skill, bestiary. By the way, there's a bestiary.
Of course there is.
And it tells you about all the enemies, and more importantly, what they drop. Because this game has lots of drops.
Guess that's actually going to be important in this game, what with crafting.
Yep.
did you make this angry command shout, "Go!" And it just lightly tapped your head. Beep.
Go.
Kind of ghost? Yes.
Not so uh-oh, after all. Where are we going? This way. Save rooms are decent places apart for now. But don't worry, it'll get worse. Yes, this way. Ooh. So now we see there's this path that we can go, but there's also over here, which is not on the map. It is now, but it wasn't on the map.
Now, it would be amusing if one time there was a spot on the map where, you know, it just cut off like that, and you go there to go see what the secret is, and it's just actually a void. Just black void.
Unfortunately, this seems to just be a quick way around.
You can't have that.
Yeah, that's no good.
There could be important things on the other path. Like map completion.
Which is actually more important this time. Barrels.
How do you get through there? Are those barrels of wine or blood?
Sure. Aluminum!
Aluminum.
Yep. We got all this bronze, now we have some aluminum.
It's certainly another element.
And we found some wine.
Oh, in all of these wine barrels you found a wine bottle.
Yep.
I think someone got very confused.
And how wine is stored? Yeah.
Or maybe that's just some, like, ancient vampire secret. That if you take wine and you put it in a bottle, and then you put it in a barrel full of wine and stack a bunch of barrels full of wine around it, it ferments in a particular way and just ages better?
Becomes blood.
I don't know.
Or maybe those were all barrels full of blood and we just happened to find some bottles of wine.
Who knows what Dracula is doing down here?
In his wine cellar.
His wine cavern.
Yeah, this looks like a room.
A green bag of money.
Oh, okay. Found $1.
Very important.
Yeah, breaking candles is not as important in this game for some reason. It's a little thing you can do for a few dollars here and there.
Also hearts, I would assume.
Well, hearts are for power.
Oh.
Skill! Weapon combining! It is possible to create new weapons and armor by combining various materials. You know, combining.
Yes.
So, we can now combine.
You picked up weapon combine.
Yes! The ability to weapon combine. And we can see that there's different types of weapons. There are swords, axes, spears, knuckles, and special weapons. There's also helmets and armors. So let's see. We can create a short sword or this mysterious weapon.
Well, you already seem to have a short sword.
We create it by using a short sword and aluminum. Do we wish to do this? I don't know. Will we get more aluminum later? I don't know.
I mean, may as well. A foil.
Is that better than a short sword?
You,
Maybe. I can't tell because I don't have a short sword anymore.
you could make a short sword.
I could. All I need is some bronze.
There's something about taking a sword and wrapping it in aluminum and getting a foil.
Yep.
There's a joke there that I don't think would exist in the original Japanese.
I don't have enough aluminum to make this knuckle weapon. But I've got bronze and wild memory to make this headgear. It's a leather helm. And this armor. It's soft leather.
So wild memory means leather.
Apparently. So let's equip some of this stuff that we have. Leather helm, soft leather. We don't have any accessories. But now, I have a short sword, the foil that we made, and also an axe weapon A Gano.
Oh.
It's
Easy to use, but not that effective. But it's better than your foil, apparently.
in terms of damage, yes. Different weapon types have different moves.
Of course.
Oh, well,
Your fairy seems to be questioning this cracked column.
yeah, indeed. Good job, fairy.
I was worried that was going to collapse the entire cavern. Like, was your fairy trying to murder you?
Let's not think about that and continue on. Open this chest, fairy. Skill ID Evolution Crystal! And here is where things get complicated.
Oh boy, yep.
So, different weapons drop different evolution crystals, depending on the color type of the weapon. And those evolution crystals affect which direction your innocent devils evolve. Because there is, of course, an evolution tree for each of your innocent devils.
Of course.
I say each because we're not going to have a fairy forever. We're going to have a bunch of other ones, too.
Will you be able to make another fairy later, though?
I have no idea.
Oh. Well, I'm sure that you will, because completion.
Yeah, that's one of the things about this game. They don't. It's not.
Oh.
There's, like, one path
Oh.
for most things.
Well, then I guess we'll just friggin' wing it and see what happens.
Yeah, last time I was trying to, like, use a guide for, you know, best possible results for everything. Because, you know, that's what you do when you try to complete a game. This time I think I'm going to take a looser approach and maybe be happy about that.
Just see what comes up.
Maybe I won't get all the super secret weapons and cool hidden things, but, yeah. Apparently, zombies also drop wild memory. Not even am I anymore. Okay, I'm in the castle still. We got somebody in the chat talking?
Yeah. So, apparently you can make more fairies.
Okay, that's good to know.
And, you know, the base level of whatever other devils we get. And just, there's a lot of secret shit, as you might expect from an action RPG with crafting. So, yeah, this, I know you're not going to be doing completion runs for, like, any of these games.
Well, I'm gonna try. It's just not this one. Because, again, I'm the least
when I say
familiar with
completion, I mean like the full absurd, ridiculous completion.
it. Right,
Like
right.
skipping the things with a 0.1% drop rate.
Sure.
And I'm pretty sure there's going to be those in like all of them. Because that's just... It's part of Japanese game design.
I blame Monster Hunter.
It's been there long before Monster Hunter was a thing.
But I'm still gonna blame Monster Hunter.
Oh, sure.
And you should too, unless you use a hunting horn. Respect the hunting horn. I don't play Monster Hunter, so I don't know I'm not sure why I'm using an axe.
Well, because the axe is stronger than...
Well, yeah, but in terms of evolution,
Ah,
I don't know if blue is better than red.
if you want, I could look up some things while you're playing.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see.
Oh. Alright. No. A bit of slow down there. Okay, something important here. You see this?
That seems to be an electric chair.
Yes.
Chair explanation. What? Okay?
This game has chairs.
Okay?
It's like a secret thing. You need to find all the chairs.
Okay. That's great.
Hey, that guy dropped aluminum.
Hey.
Means I can combine a new knuckle. Or a new helmet. I'll combine a new knuckle because we might need knuckles for evolution. Punch rings!
Woo!
Plus we can see what punch rings looks like. It has the least attack power out of everything.
Alright, so I have a thing up for evolution.
Okay.
So, my question, right now,
Yeah.
do you want to focus your fairy on healing or attacking?
I forget what's better. Probably healing.
I mean, they're all going to have their value.
Yeah, but I get
there's-
other devils for attacking later.
Yeah. So if you want to focus on healing, right now you want to use axes.
Axes. Okay. So I should stop using this fist, which is worse, and start using axes. I knew there was a reason to use an axe. I knew it.
So axe, spear, and special are the types of things that will lead you towards the more healy type of fairy from here.
Not even sure where I'm going. Just kind of wandering around at this point. Okay, more living. Let's use that.
Corinthian helmet.
And I'll make a leather helmet. I might need a leather helmet for something later.
Okay, looking ahead a little bit at so some of the different abilities that fairies types can learn through different evolutions.
Yeah.
And one of them is Decipher, the ability to read old script.
Yeah.
That is only learned by one of the top level fairy evolutions.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, is that there are very exclusive type things that happen.
There's also an ability called Press It and See with the description question marks.
Yeah! I believe that's an offensive ability, as in I'm offended by it. Double stab! We can now dodge twice. That looks fancy. Let's go this way.
Yeah, okay, yeah, looking ahead at things. If we want that Decipher ability, then still doing Axe now is good. Because you can take it through two Healy type evolutions. And then
again,
wind up.
theoretically, we can always get another fairy later on.
Yes.
And level it up all the way. Or a little bit. Anything Probably want to go to the third floor. Means going back upstairs.
Skeleton Blaze.
Yep, they're ninja skeletons with blade hands.
It's hard to tell, but they appeared to be beefy skeletons.
Yes. You know, muscle skeletons.
Do enemies have strengths and weaknesses to different weapon types?
I think so. There's a full elemental system. I don't know if the weapon types play into that.
Wizards?
Wizards! Wizards and skeleton blazes! Okay. Let us continue. I think, yes. Let us continue. This game has a lot of hallways in it.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm seeing dragon bones. Off to the side. Behind you.
Oh! Hello. It's a white dragon level 10. Oh, there's another one.
Is there really much advantage to dodging over guarding?
Sometimes enemies will cause you to, like, stagger on guard hit. In which case, you're opened up for future attacks. Like there.
Aha! but you seemed to be able to dodge while staggered.
Level up! Yeah, more. Yahoo! Yay! Navi has evolved from an infant fairy to an herbist. Or her best. Navi's doing her best.
So now,
Yeah.
you want to switch to sword or spear?
Well, I only have swords, so let's get out the foil, which has the exact same attack power as a short sword.
Oh. Does it attack differently?
Oh yes.
Okay, okay.
It's one of the things about this game is there's a lot of weapons that do different things.
That's nifty.
Yeah. Something that's in more of the 2D RPG platform Castlevania games. Whoa.
But yeah, once you kill a certain number of enemies, then your fairy will start learning the skills of this evolution. And that doesn't need specific weapons, just get number of kills.
Yeah, we need to level up. Be hoppy boy. Yay. Oh, look at this. It's the ruined staircase to the top floor. And remember that save point right before Dracula's room?
Yes.
I definitely used it. Maybe abused it, that depends on you. Ah.
That
What are
looks
these
like
doors.
boss door. Red glow. Robot.
Crazy armor.
You know, this thing seems to share the same design sensibilities as the drawbridge of the castle, where there's just these gears spinning endlessly
It's a perpetual motion machine.
with no particular purpose. Other than just
Oh,
to
that's why
burn
it was
energy.
spinning. Yeah. If it stopped spinning, it would die.
Ah,
Oh, wait.
magic magnets, and oh, now it has more gears.
This armor's getting crazy.
It's just kind of flopping around up there, and fire happens. Okay, now what? Oh, is that it?
Looks like it.
I was expecting a third form. Oh well.
Oh, hey, it's a chair.
An elevator chair. Did he drop anything? He dropped a blue glow.
Yep.
Oh.
Let's sit down in this chair. Now where are we?
Seem to be outside-ish.
The Baljet Mountains. That's what I just said.
I don't like mountains. Let's go back inside.
Ah, but
Let's
here,
go into the swirling fog vortex room.
yes, here we find our next devil.
Magmard.
What shall we name our Magmard?
Oh.
Ian. Let's go with Ian.
Ian. Ian the Magmard. Battle type.
Devil. They can guard.
Okay.
He could also chain attacks. Yeah, so now we get to pick which devil we have with us. can command him to do his aura blast. Or command him to guard. Or have him do whatever he wants. And we can always go to summon and pick which devil we want. But they gave us this devil, so we might as well use him.
So, okay. So looking at the abilities that you can get on your battle types. Yeah. So I'm seeing two things that you might want to go for.
Yeah.
You could go for the one that has a machine gun,
Okay.
or you could go for the one that you can ride.
I think you need to go for the one that you can ride so you can open up a thing later.
Okay, so to go there from the start, you want sword or knuckle.
Okay. Good, I have a sword. Never gonna remember this between streams.
Well, I've got the thing up here that we can leave up here, so...
So its heart power is also its HP.
Yeah.
For when it gets hit into special abilities. Orc! Stop spawning.
Yeah, it seems to be an infinite spawn.
Nope.
Game's just trying to spite me.
Yep. This is a spiteful game.
Is that a Goron?
Nah, it's an orc. Level 7 orc.
Okay.
And that's a level 6 lizard then. Drop jet black. Use anything with our jet black? We can! We can make a new sword! With a short sword and some jet black, we can make a broadsword!
Oh!
Maybe that is a better sword than the one we had before. We can also make a spear, using some wild memory and some jet black.
Oh, gotta have spear.
Just in case. It's bamboo! It's also another spear. With aluminum and jet black. We can make a dung.
Okay.
Glad you were with me for this.
Okay.
With our soft leather in jet black, we can create hard leather.
That at least makes some sense.
I'll create another set of soft leather. This game is one that makes me want to keep making, like, previous level things, because we might need them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the problem with these crafting systems. So, let's equip, I guess, the broadsword, because we still gotta use swords.
Swords or knuckles was the thing.
And puck strings are kind of low. This broadsword. It's big. Oh, hi. Ow.
Puked on you.
Ow.
You stepped in the puke.
Thanks, Magmar. Oh, yeah, rosary.
What was that icon that appeared? Was that a crit?
Oh, the, combo?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you do a combo attack with your fighting partner,
Ah.
cool things happen, I guess. You do more damage. I suppose I don't need to sit around here and kill all of these things, but it's also a JRPG. And we do need to kill things to level our dudes up. So it's like, oh no. But we've been going at this for a while, haven't we?
Yeah, a little over an hour now.
Yeah, so we should probably find some place to sit. Thanks. And this game is mostly hallways filled with enemies. Just heading back down.
French fries.
Yeah. You know, 1400s French fries. Just gotta see what's down here. Yeah. Map completion.
Any kind of treasures or anything?
Nope, just XP.
So many crystals.
Gotta get those evos. Where you going?
Going up to punch that skeleton.
Okay. Let's continue onwards. Ever onwards. I mean, Fenrir. cliff looking over the abyss.
Waterfall.
Well, there's got to be a secret behind the waterfall, right?
No. Wait, that's a tablet.
It is some kind of tablet.
Or is it just background element?
Seems to be. Gotta be something more, though.
Maybe if you had that fairy that could decipher?
Maybe. Which would imply that there's also a lot of backtracking.
Yeah, that's right. I should pull up a map and see all of the things on the maps.
Maybe.
Let's see. Where the hell are you?
Ajit Mountains.
Yeah, but where in the mountains? Okay, I think
I'm right here.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I know where you are from on the map here now, yes.
Do you want me to face it north like this?
Yeah, it's just fine. I can see it.
Okay.
So, yeah. Keep going. It's good stuff.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Perfect
guard. Guard the moment before an enemy's strike connects.
So that doesn't actually explain to you what the value of perfect guard is.
Yeah. And it does have a value.
I imagine perfect guard is like a parry that staggers enemies sometimes, possibly.
It's a little different than that. That was not a perfect guard. That was.
I didn't really see what happened, though.
That happened.
Okay. So yeah, he staggered back a bit.
And there was a bright white light. Yeah.
Can you climb along on the left side? Like where these leaves are? Ah, there we are. Here's a serum. Continuing, there's a chest there.
I can't make that jump.
You cannot make that jump.
I'll have to come back for that later. If only I had some way to mark things down on my map with some kind of
Oh
token.
no!
Alas, they took that out. Where the hell am I going now? Left.
Yeah, to the west.
This. Aha! We found a cutscene.
be alive.
Oh. May I be of service?
No. Forgive me. My name is Hector. What are you doing in a place like this?
I could ask you the same question, sir.
I am searching for someone. A man bearing the same crest I'm wearing.
And this man, is he your enemy or your friend?
You sound as if you know him.
Yes, quite so. Now answer me. Be he your friend or foe?
He is my most bitter enemy.
I see. In that case, I shall help you.
Pardon me, milady, but by what reason would you offer me this boon? Indeed, by what reason should I trust it?
Your enemy is my enemy. That is reason enough. If you are a Devil Forge Master, you shall need a place to keep your little friends safe. Rest assured, you have no reason to refuse my help.
You seem quite knowledgeable. Who are you exactly?
A witch. I escaped from the Western lands where we were hunted like vermin. I have the power to envision the future.
How interesting. And your name?
Julia. My house is further on. I shall prepare an elixir that may be of use to you. Farewell, for now.
Julia. She is the very image of Rosalie.
So I'm sure that was interesting. Huge iron door. No man could force this open. So where do we go from here?
Go west?
Is that where save point
I
is?
think that is. I think that's what that green
I think the save
block
points are red.
is. Well, there's something to the west that is weird, so check that.
Ah. Let us sit in this chair. It's not active yet.
Oh. Okay. So yeah, north. And now that's a save room to the right there.
Alright, we'll call it here. So, we haven't gotten too far, but we beat a boss. We're in the mountains now.
We found the person.
We found a human who we can talk to. Look at the size of that sword.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet sword.
It's broad. Then we'll figure out more ways in which the Isaac of this game is different from the Isaac of the Netflix series. Next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.